Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And up first, it's Miss GB, Natasha Jonas. She weighed in at 61.2 kilos. She stands at 173 centimeters with a reach of 165. And here comes Jelena Mrdjenovich. She's 170 centimeters tall with a 170 centimeter reach, who fights out of Hay River, Canada.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're gonna lose.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas. Fighting out of the blue corner from Hay River, Canada, a women's 3-weight division champion of the world, Jelena Mrdjenovich.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell for round 1. Just misses with the right uppercut. Defense is not an option for these 2. Nope, that hook won't score. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Insane action. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. She got clipped by that counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, focus. Get back up there. Focus. We've got a minute.
Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
As soon as you start doing your thing, you're going to win. Once you get back up
The jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing the...
focus and you will be on top. Boxer. If you box, you will win.
Get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's
Have one shot at a time. Set her up, but you'll take her out.
Focus. Breathe again. Once we're out there boxing, you're...
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Ride it out. Go out there.
Boxer. Once you get back out there, do your jabs, do your boxing, and you will win. You are.
On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Oh, and that shot hurt Natasha Jonas. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You're switching off focus, center.
Time in already. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
Up there, focus, and you will be on top. Boxer, if you box, you will win.
Kin, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do.
Once you get back out there, do your jabs, do your boxing, and you will win. You
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing those power shots. Good work.
focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
In the end, and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking
on a level ground, just get ahead again. Okay, it's just focus.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
the jab, and don't get carried away.
A minute, breathe, and then get back out there. Boxer. You're betting on this. I've seen.
On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Just misses with that uppercut. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe. Focus.
On the end and what you want to do. Good work.
Doing your thing, you're going to win. Focus. You just need to recenter. That's
Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
again. Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead. Just focus yourself.
She's ready to go. Just keep her on the end of the jab.
Once you get back out there, do your jabs, do your boxing, and you will win. You are
Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
focused. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away.
On the level ground, just get ahead again. Okay, so just focus, breathe again. Once we're out there boxing.
There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Mrdjenovich just got caught. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the tournament's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
She'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there.
Once you're back out there, get your boxing back on. As soon as you start doing your thing, you're
Good enough, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work.
Once you're back out there, focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe. Focus again.
Just sticking a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out.
You're going to win. Focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round.
Loading up, but you were still landing those power shots. Good work. Don't.
That's in the past. You're already on the level ground.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work. You were thinking.
Just focus yourself in. We've got a minute. Breathe, and then get back out there. Box it.
There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter punch. Her stamina is off the charts. That hook doesn't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. She got out of the way of that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that hook misses. That jab misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Switching off, right? I can see you switching off. Focus, center.
Time. Set her up, but you'll take her out. She is absolutely
Rather better boxer. Just get back out there and focus. Get back.
Otherwise, she'll see it and she'll ride it out. Go out there and finish her. You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
So much more from you. You've worked so hard. Get back out there, focus, and you will be
On the end and what you want to do. Good work.
Just keep focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Body shots in there. Vary up a little bit so she can't figure you out. Great work.
On the level ground, just get ahead again. Okay, so just focus.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Breathe, and then get back out there. Boxer. You're better than this. I've seen.
Let's start the 6. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Incredible work rate. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Just misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Do your jabs, do your bumps.
And what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking.
Get back out there, focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe.
Work. Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Focus, and you will be on top. Boxer. If you box, you will win.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's
Jab. You're getting your time in already. Start just sticking a few body shots.
Focus. Breathe again. Once we're out there boxing,
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Once you get back out there, do your jabs, do your boxing, and you will win. You are.
Here comes round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That hook just can't find the target. A lot of effort being exerted here. Mrdjenovich in trouble. And finally, Mrdjenovich goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you okay?
It looks like she's going to survive the round, but just barely. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Good work. Don't forget the jab.
And come on, get back out there. Focus, we've got a minute. Just breathe.
Good work. You were thinking, you were smart.
Doing your thing, you're going to win. You're better than this. I've seen so much more.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you want to do. Good work. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking out there for one shot at a time.
Doesn't matter. We've done so much better before. Just forget that round. That's in the past.
He's shattered. She's hurt. She's ready to go. But you've got to be
Focus. Breathe again. Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
Get back out there. Focus. We've got
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
On the end, and what
Start doing your thing, you're going to win. Once you get back out there, do your jabs, do your...
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And this is not where Mrdjenovich wants to be. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Mrdjenovich in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.